The power of sleep, the key to unlocking your health, energy, and longevity. Hello everyone. Today, I want to share with you something that affects each of us, yet we rarely take the time to truly reflect on it: sleep. I want you to imagine this: after a long, demanding day at work, you finally walk through your front door late at night, already feeling the weight of the day on your shoulders. You wrap up your last tasks, check your emails one last time, and barely have the energy to crawl into bed. You drift off to sleep, but it's restless. You toss and turn throughout the night, waking up every few hours, feeling like you barely rested. When morning arrives, you drag yourself out of bed. Your head is heavy, your energy is depleted, and the last thing you want to do is face the day ahead. But here's the thing: this isn't just bad luck. It's not something to simply brush off. This is the result of insufficient sleep, a condition so prevalent in today's fast-paced world that it has become a silent epidemic. Sleep is not just the body shutting down to rest. It is an essential biological process that rejuvenates us physically, mentally, and emotionally. It is a fundamental necessity, and the longer we neglect it, the more severe the consequences. When we don't get enough sleep, we not only jeopardize our productivity but also compromise our health, and in the long run, even our life expectancy. So let's take a closer look at why sleep is so crucial, the devastating effects of sleep deprivation, and how you can make a change starting today to improve your health, performance, and overall happiness. Why sleep is more than just rest, the science behind it. Imagine your body and mind as machines. Every night, sleep acts like a reboot for both. During sleep, the body repairs itself, the brain processes and organizes all the information it has gathered, and your emotions find balance and harmony. Here's what's happening behind the scenes when you sleep. 1. Physical restoration. Sleep is when your body goes into repair mode. Cells regenerate, damaged tissues heal, and your immune system gets a boost, preparing your body to take on the next day. Critical hormones for growth and maintenance are balanced, and muscle tissue is repaired and regenerated. 2. Enhanced brain function. While you sleep, your brain is busy organizing the information from the day. Memories are strengthened, problem-solving skills are refined, and creativity blossoms. Without adequate sleep, your ability to recall things, learn new information, and think clearly is impaired. 3. Mental and emotional well-being. Lack of sleep doesn't just affect your physical health, it also messes with your emotions. Sleep helps regulate stress hormones and keeps emotional responses balanced. Without it, you're more likely to feel irritable, anxious, and unable to cope with everyday stressors. Real-life examples: how sleep impacts us in ways we don't expect. Let's take a look at some real-world examples of what happens when we don't prioritize sleep. These stories highlight the often surprising and serious consequences of sleep deprivation. Example 1. Memory and learning. Emily's cram session. Emily, a senior in college, stayed up all night cramming for her final exams. She thought that studying late into the night would ensure she aced her tests. However, when it was time to sit for her exam, her mind went blank. She couldn't recall any of the facts she had studied at 3 a.m. Why? Because sleep is when the brain consolidates learning and forms memories. Without enough sleep, all the late-night studying was essentially useless. The brain can't retain new information when it's not given the proper time to process and integrate it. Example 2. Fatigue and accidents. John's tragic night. John is a truck driver, working long hours to provide for his family. On one particularly grueling night, after an 18-hour shift, he was exhausted but pushed himself to drive just 2 more hours to reach his destination. He lost control of the vehicle, crashed, and caused significant damage. Unfortunately, John's story is far from unique. Fatigue-related accidents are responsible for 20% of all road accidents in the U.S., and drowsy driving causes nearly 1 million crashes every year, leading to tens of thousands of deaths. Example 3. Hormonal imbalance and weight gain. Sarah's struggle. Sarah, an office worker, couldn't understand why she was gaining weight despite not changing her diet. After consulting with her doctor, she discovered the real culprit. Her poor sleep patterns were causing an imbalance in the hormones that control hunger, ghrelin and leptin. Sleep deprivation leads to higher ghrelin levels, which makes you hungry, and lower leptin levels, which tells you to stop eating. This hormonal imbalance led Sarah to crave unhealthy foods late at night and eat more than she needed. The real-world consequences of sleep deprivation. Why you need to prioritize sleep. It's easy to think that a few late nights here and there won't have much of an impact. But chronic sleep deprivation can lead to serious consequences, some of which can affect your life in unexpected ways. 1. Reduced productivity and memory impairment. Sleep deprivation decreases your focus, attention span, and problem-solving abilities. It becomes harder to accomplish even basic tasks, and you may struggle to remember things. That "where did I leave my keys?" moment? It's more likely to happen when you haven't been sleeping enough. Real-life example: David, a software engineer, stayed up late to finish a project. But in the following days, his brain was so foggy that he made simple coding errors, leading to hours of work to fix them. His mistake wasn't because he didn't know how to code, it was because his brain was too tired to function properly. 2. Increased risk of accidents. Sleep deprivation impairs your reaction time and judgment. If you drive or operate machinery while sleep deprived, it's like driving drunk. Your chances of making a critical mistake increase significantly. Staggering statistic: drowsy driving causes about 1 million crashes each year in the US, resulting in thousands of injuries and deaths. 3. Weight gain and cravings. A lack of sleep affects the hormones that control appetite, leading to overeating and weight gain. Example: Sarah found herself craving comfort foods more than usual. As her energy dropped, she exercised less and, inevitably, gained weight. Sleep isn't just essential for a good mood, it's essential for controlling your weight. 4. Shortened lifespan. Studies show that people who sleep less than 6 hours per night have a 12% higher risk of early death. Sleep deprivation is linked to high blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes, and more. How to improve your sleep. Practical steps to prioritize rest. Here's the good news: you don't have to just accept poor sleep as part of life. There are practical steps you can take to improve the quality of your rest and feel the benefits of a well-rested mind and body. 1. Establish a consistent sleep routine. Going to bed and waking up at the same time each day is key. Try to stick to this routine even on weekends, and avoid electronics, phones, computers, at least 30 minutes before bedtime. 2. Create a sleep-friendly environment. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary for rest. Keep it quiet, dark, and cool. Invest in a good mattress and pillows that support a comfortable sleep. 3. Adopt a healthy lifestyle. Regular exercise helps you fall asleep faster and enjoy deeper rest. However, avoid caffeine, alcohol, and heavy meals before bed, as they can disrupt your sleep cycle. Call to action: make sleep your priority today. Think about what could change in your life if you decided to make sleep your top priority. Imagine waking up every morning feeling refreshed, energized, and ready to take on the day. Prioritizing sleep means you will reduce your risk of illness, accidents, and burnout. You'll perform better at work, improve your mental and emotional well-being, and live a longer, healthier life. So, tonight, instead of scrolling through your phone or watching one more episode of your favorite show, put it down, turn off the lights, and allow yourself to drift into restorative sleep. That extra hour of rest is an investment in your future health and happiness. Final thought: will you choose rest or burnout? I want to leave you with this thought: will you continue to live a life of exhaustion and inefficiency? Or will you choose to wake up to a healthier, happier, and more energized version of yourself? The choice is yours, and it begins with a single decision tonight, to prioritize your sleep. Sleep well, live well. Thank you for reading, and I wish you a restful, rejuvenating night ahead.